Hello students, myself Poonam Mistry. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to start history chapter number 1, that is the rise of nationalism in Europe. Now in this chapter we are going to study how nationalism spread in Europe, how it unified and how all the countries of Europe they unified and the problems they suffered. This all thing we are going to study in this chapter. So let's start this chapter. In the starting of this chapter, here Frederick saw a vision of world. He was a French artist. Let's talk about him, that he was a French artist. Now if you are having textbook, you can see on the front page one picture is given which shows four things. So in 1848 he prepared a series of four prints. In one picture, he prepared a series of four prints visualizing his dream of a world made up of democratic and social republics. Now, when we talk about the picture, the first print shows that the people of Europe and America marching in a long train. They are walking, they are standing in a queue, and they are marching in a long train and offering homage to the Statue of Liberty as they pass it. You can see there the Statue of Liberty, they were paying homage to that statue. And the Statue of Liberty shows in the one hand the torch of enlightenment was carried by a female figure in one hand and the Charter of Rights of Man in the other. That you can see on the other hand. It shows the torch of enlightenment. Why the female figure shows the torch of enlightenment? It shows that in the future the day will come when equality will be there, right? So that shows about it. On the earth, now next picture you can see that on the earth in the foreground lie the shattered remains of the symbols of absolute institutions. You can see that on the ground there are the shattered remains of the symbols, like symbols of what? That is the absolute institution, means powerful institution, those who were ruling it, जो rule कर रहे थे. It refers to monarchical government that was centralized, means ruled by one person. Okay. In Soder's utopian vision, and what is utopian? It is a vision of society that is so ideal that it is unlikely to actually exist. एक विजन ऑफ सोसाइटी है जो आइडल है, जो हम एग्जिस्ट करती है ऐसा मान ही नहीं सकते. नाउ उसके विजन में द पीपल ऑफ द वर्ल्ड आर ग्रुप्ड एज डिस्टिंक्ट नेशंस. यू कैन सी देयर कि पीपल ऑफ द वर्ल्ड वो अलग अलग कंट्री में रहते हैं, बट हाउ दे कैन बी आइडेंटिफाइड? सो दे कैन बी आइडेंटिफाइड बाय देयर फ्लैग्स एंड नेशनल कॉस्ट्यूम. यू कैन सी द फ्लैग्स दे आर कैरिंग आउट. सो वो अपने फ्लैग से पता चलता है कि हाँ अभी जो आया वो ये कंट्री से बिलोंग करता है, अभी जो आया वो ये कंट्री से बिलोंग करता है. एंड ऑल्सो विद देयर नेशनल कॉस्ट्यूम विच शोज दैट फ्रॉम विच कंट्री दे बिलोंग टू. The procession was led by the United States and Switzerland, followed by France and Germany. So ये सब countries के people थे. Following the German people are the people of Austria, the Kingdom of Two Sicilies, Lombardy, Poland, England, Ireland, Hungary and Russia. ये सब जगह से people आए थे one by one. They are standing in the long queue, we can say. From the heavens above, can you see there? It is written fraternity. Christ, saints and angels gaze upon the scene. In this picture it is shown that from above the picture, Christ, Jesus Christ, saints and angels, they are gazing upon the scene that what is going on. They have been used by the artists. ये भी जो फेडरिक है उसने ही ये ड्रॉ किया है to symbolize fraternity, feeling of brotherhood among the nations of the world. Is showing the fraternity. During the 19th century, nationalism emerged as a force which brought huge changes in the political and mental world of Europe. So in 19th century nationalism जो है वो emerge हुआ यूरोप में, और जिसकी वजह से political as well as mental world of Europe totally changed. The end result of this changes was the emergence of a nation state. पहले nation state नहीं था, और nation state नहीं होना उसका मतलब क्या कि diverse country तो है ही, but उसमें diverse group of people, like their language is different, their culture is different, their caste is different, everything. So nation state नहीं था, लेकिन finally we can see that nation state आया था जिसमें ये सब equal हो गया था. Okay, so let's study about the French Revolution and the idea of nation. Now, in this Europe, of course, France is included. So let's start the chapter. And in the first unit, the French Revolution and idea of nation. About the French Revolution, students, we have already learned in standard 9 that how Napoleon Bonaparte ruled and all that things. Let's start. In 1789, nationalism came with French Revolution. Now, before 1789 in France, there was a monarchical rule. But in 1789 nationalism आया. नेशनलिज्म इन शॉर्ट उसका हिंदी में मैं आपको मीनिंग बोलूँ तो देश प्रेम है. इट स्टार्टेड विथ फ्रेंच रिवॉल्यूशन. ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल they opposed because they don't wanted this monarchical rule, and political and constitutional changes सब हुए which led to the transfer of sovereignty from the monarchy to a body of French citizen. So वो monarchy निकल गया वहाँ से, independent state हो गया. Various measures and practices were introduced such as the ideas of la patrie, that is a fatherland, and lieu citoyen, a new French flag. So in short क्या हुआ, this power was transferred from monarchy to common people. Then what that France people did, they brought new flag. Then French became the national language of the country. Nationalism idea taken abroad by French armies. Then internal custom duties was abolished. Even the new national anthem was composed and oath was taken. Even the estate general, 3 estate elected by the common people renamed it. Like ये सब होने लगा जब वहाँ पे डेमोक्रेसी आ गई थी in 1789. Now, democracy destroyed in France by Napoleon, but as soon as French Revolution started in 1789, after 10 years of it, that is in 1799, एक person आया, that was Napoleon. He came and he started ruling the country, like he started seizing the political power in France. So वहाँ पे फिर से डेमोक्रेसी हट गई and again monarchical rule started in 1799. So अभी मैं आपको बोल दूँ कि 1799 से 1815 तक नेपोलियन रूल्ड द फ्रांस. ओके, नाउ इन बिटवीन 1804 में ये सिविल कोड, जिसको हम नेपोलियन कोड भी बोल सकते हैं, तो वो बना था जिसमें बहुत सारे प्रिविलेजेस जो थी वो ले ली थी, लाइक बेस्ड ऑन बर्थ. नेपोलियनिक कोड डिड अवे विथ ऑल प्रिविलेजेस बेस्ड ऑन बर्थ, एस्टेब्लिश इक्वालिटी बिफोर द लॉ. सो ये सिविल कोड ऑफ 1804 क्या था, तो इक्वालिटी बनी थी, इक्वालिटी बिफोर द लॉ वॉज एस्टेब्लिश, सिक्योर द राइट टू प्रॉपर्टी, हर एक को राइट टू प्रॉपर्टी मिली थी. देन ट्रांसपोर्टेशन एंड कम्युनिकेशन जो थी वो भी इम्प्रूव कर दी थी. लेकिन what he did the bad thing was he took away political freedom. political freedom किसी को नहीं दिया था. he increased tax, imposed censorship. अब imposed censorship मतलब क्या, अगर कोई भी बंदा कुछ भी प्रिंट करे उसके अगेंस्ट तो वो नहीं चलेगा, तो उसको सेंसरशिप कहते हैं. नो वन कैन प्रिंट अगेंस्ट हिम. सो वो सेंसरशिप उसने लाया. एंड फोर्स्ड पीपल टू जॉइन आर्मी. जो भी था उनको, मतलब घर के जो भी यंग मैन था उसको वो फ्रेंच आर्मी में ले ही लेता था. सो दैट वॉज अबाउट द फ्रेंच रिवॉल्यूशन, व्हाट ही डिड. देन even many things like during 1815 he did, जो हम आगे भी पढ़ेंगे उसके बारे में कि what he did, क्योंकि ये जो नेपोलियन था उसके वजह से पूरी कंट्री जो डेमोक्रेसी हो गई थी वो पूरी डिस्ट्रॉय हो गई थी, राइट. लेकिन हम 1815 के बारे में पढ़ेंगे कि एक बैटल फॉट हुआ था बिटवीन नेपोलियन एंड 4 स्टेट्स लाइक प्रशिया, रशिया, ऑस्ट्रिया एंड ब्रिटेन. और उसमें नेपोलियन जो है वो हार गया था, क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली यहाँ पे 4 प्रशिया, रशिया, ऑस्ट्रिया 4 मिलकर नेपोलियन के सामने फ़ाइट किया. और ये बैटल को, ये जो बैटल हुई थी उसको बैटल ऑफ वाटरलू कहते हैं. एंड आफ्टर दैट ट्रीटी वाज साइंड, दैट वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी इन द नेक्स्ट पार्ट ऑफ दिस चैप्टर. इफ़ यू एन्जॉयड वॉचिंग माई वीडियो, प्लीज़ डू लाइक इट एंड प्लीज़ डू वॉच the second part of this chapter where we are going to start about after Napoleon what happened in this Europe means in France. Okay, thank you for watching my video. And even the next page, this you can see here, you can see कि यहाँ पे रशियन एम्पायर, ऑस्ट्रियन एम्पायर, कहाँ पे किसका एम्पायर था. You can see, go through this image. Okay, thank you.